big traffic.
Thank you, Cahill.
Better traffic system.
Without interruption.
Thank you, Cahill. I would just like to commend BIPA and indeed commend the facilities and the hospitality that was organised for the Irish session here for the BIPA conference that we had over the last 2 days. As was stated last night, it's very unusual that you can have both a silver and a gold anniversary at the one time, but this was in fact the 50th plenary session of the British Irish Parliamentary Assembly and the 25th anniversary of BIPA. We had an excellent opportunity to discuss some very pertinent issues, including that of the smuggling, and I think it was particularly relevant to those of us that live in the border area. I would like to commend the report that was done, which included reference to the excellent cooperation that is at present ongoing between Louth County Council and Newry and Mourne District Council in trying their best and in doing every effort in working together to stop the illegal smuggling of diesel and cigarettes in the area. And I do welcome the recommendation of a task force, both with facilities north and south, to work very closely together to eradicate this absolute strain on our economy in the area. I would like to raise the recent issue surrounding special needs education and specifically the allocations for children with a mild learning disability. I feel the situation needs to be clarified for the parents and families of children who are in need of supports and children who will be heading to school in September. I'm disappointed that the NCSE recommendations will not be implemented this September, as was hoped, I know, with speaking with Down Syndrome Ireland recently, as it would have proved a baseline level of resources to schools across the country. I understand that Minister O'Sullivan was guided by the advice of the NCSE working group in making the decision to retain the current model, but we need to establish what exactly is causing the delay in the introduction of the recommendations, as those recommendations were published 2 years ago in May 2013. I do have a question. We have children with a mild learning disability who began primary school in September 2013, only a few months after the NCSE publication, which will now wait at least 3 years before a newer, more equitable allocation model will be introduced. And I don't think it's right that children with Down syndrome with a mild diagnosis are, in one case, as I've heard just today, not receiving any resource hours at all.
Senator Quinn.
So I would like to ask, yes, I would like to call on for the Minister to come into the House to have a debate on this issue at the earliest opportunity.